Welcome back. Well, thanks for tuning into the IC's channel, the Independent Contractors. Thanks to all those who have subscribed to the channel. This week's topic, we're going to discuss on pay. People always want to know how much these people make. People ask me how much I make all the time. I tell them. It's not a secret. But as far as what you should get paid, the pay has changed a lot in the last years. I'm talking about a lot. I can remember I did this part-time back in like 99, the year 2000, and I would get, for 3 stops, I would do 3 stops in the Honda Prelude. Yep, a little car. 3 stops. I used to deliver to 3 pharmacies every day. They were kind of like in a rural area. Like, I had to drive like an hour and a half to get to the first one. They were like in the middle of nowhere. They were like mom and pop shops, pharmacies in the middle of nowhere. If you guys know the Cape, they were like on the way to Cape, like in the Cape. And I used to get $175 for 3 stops every day. I used to bang them out in 4 hours. Keep in mind, 1999, $175 a day was a lot of money. Back then, in the city of where I'm at, in Boston, minimum wage was $7. So I was banging out. It took me 4 hours to do this route, and I'll get $175. 3 pharmacies every day of the week, Monday to Friday. I'll get $175 per day. Nowadays, 3 pharmacies will get you $65, $75, those 3 stops. Because the market has been diluted so much. You got companies coming in and bidding for these contracts, and then they pass it on to contractors like you and me, and that's how it gets diluted. It's the market is flooded with companies. Like, I get calls from companies all the time offering me work, van work, car work, truck work. I listen to the price. No, thanks, not for me, because the market is diluted. And what happens is they get a lot of new people that think they're getting a deal, and then when it comes time at the end of the day, when they're looking at their expenses and how much it's costing, or they get their first they get their first breakdown, they end up quitting, because the first breakdown is going to put them back 3 or 4 weeks. You could be making $600 a week. Sorry, I'm gonna hold this phone here. You could be making $600 a week. You know, you're thinking you're balling. $700 a week. You get the first breakdown. You can't work on your cars yourself. I'm pretty handy. I work on all my cars myself. When it gets too difficult, I got a lifetime mechanic that I've been with since I was 16 years old. I'm 40 years old now. I've had this same mechanic. He's about 5 years older than I am, but it's just I'm 16 years old. He's been working on my cars, and he does his own shop, so he does the in-depth stuff that I can't do. So I need to lift. But if I can do it myself, I'll do it myself. If not, he takes care of it, hooks me up. He takes care of my cars, and then I take care of him later. But these people doing these jobs, they get these jobs for $600-700 a week, busting their butts, because they bust their butts, right? They get one repair, sets them back $800. I know one guy who does work in some places that I do work. He puts his car in the shop, $2,300, $2,500 for a Nissan Versa, get all kinds of work done. He takes it to these franchise places, and they just screw him over. You know, that set him back literally 3 weeks. 3 weeks pay to get his car fixed. $2,300, probably more. Nowadays he's probably been making about $550 a week. He's an older guy. He's been about $550, $600 a week. About $600 a week, $700 a week. He's making. And yeah, when he told me he paid $2,600 to get his Versa fixed, I'm like, jeez. But anyway, what you should be getting paid. It ranges where you live. You know, some places pay more than others, but the truth is, gas prices, it's the same price across the board in all United States. Gas prices is more. You pay more for gas in Florida than you do in Boston. Minimum wage in Florida is a lot less than minimum wage in Boston. Minimum wage in Boston is like $11 an hour. In Florida, what are they knocking on? $8.50? Okay, so how much you should make determines on what kind of vehicle you're driving. Okay, if you're driving a van, obviously you gotta make more than driving a car. Okay, so let's see. If you're driving a car like I am right now, see, only got a little thing back there that I'll drop off later. But if you're driving a car, today's market target, you should try to target $1. $1 every mile you roll. Unless they give you an incentive, giving you 50 cents a mile, and then they're giving you other stuff on top of that, fuel charge and all that. But you want to try to get within $1 a mile. Why is that? Because $1 a mile, it's pretty good. You try to get $1 a mile. Back in the day, you get like $2 a mile. They'll pay you round trip. But $1 a mile is what you want to get nowadays. I don't care where you at. You could be in Boston, you could be in New York. $1 a mile is what you should be getting. If you're in a fuel efficient car, doing like little stat works, meaning like stat work, like you gotta take it now, or doing, you know, dropping off, whatever. You should try to get $1 a mile for a distance. You should try to get like a flat rate if you're doing like city runs. Because if you get $1 a mile, you go 3 miles, it'll be $3. You don't want to get that. You want to try to get a flat rate. A flat rate for like local stops. That means local stops will be between 1 and 20 miles. You should try to get $20, right? 25-mile radius of your from when you pick up, $25. If you pick it up at a warehouse and you're going 10 miles on the road, $25, right? If you go past 25 miles, $1 a mile. So you want to stay $1 a mile. Okay. Now, if you're doing van work, you got to get up to like $1.50, because you got the fuel. You know, and what kind of van work? Some places, you know, you got to make them pay for your time, your van. You know, some of these van works like office supplies. They want you to pick up the office supplies. You got to scan them in. You got to load them in your van. You got to drive to these places. You got to go to these places and be nice. They want you to be kind, professional. They want you to put stuff away. You know, they want you to represent the company you're contracting. So remember, you're not Staples. Staples is the big one out there that does a lot of contractors. Staples, right? You got to represent Staples, but you're not wearing a Staples uniform. So you got to go there and be nice, put the papers away, and don't ruin those papers away. They weigh down on your van. So if you're doing office supplies, I'm telling you right now, that paper you're delivering, that weight, it's gonna ruin you. If you're doing it in the van, man, you gotta get like a 250 heavy suspension. It's gonna ruin your van. But anyway, they want you to do other stuff, man. You either gotta try to get like $1.50 a mile if you're driving a lot. If you're not driving a lot, if you're saying that we're in the city, you guys try to get a flat rate or per stop. What's a good per stop? $10 a stop. You know, if they give you 20 stops, that's $200. It all depends on how many stops you got. You gotta try to get, if you're delivering it in the van, you gotta try to bang in, depending on where you at, anywhere between $2 and like $280, $200 and $300 a day. Nowadays, back then, 15 years ago, one van would get you $500 a day. But that ain't working no more. So you can forget about that. You gotta try to get between $200 and $300 in the van if you're doing route work, because route work means you have to commit Monday to Friday. It's your responsibility to show up, pick these packages up, and get them delivered. Okay? If they want to have you for 8 hours, you got to try to make between $200 and $300 a day. Because if you're in a place right now, they want to give you $140 to do a route in the van, in a cargo van. Don't do it. Don't do it. They want to give you $150. Don't do it, because they're gonna have you work sometimes 8 hours. You're gonna load, deliver, you know, and then you gotta deal with all these things. If anything goes wrong, they're gonna miss it. They're gonna want to charge you for it. You got scan stuff in. So if you're doing this work in the van, and they only want to give you $160, right? In the city of Boston, you put in 9 hours of work, okay, at $11 an hour, working for someone else. That's $99, right? Okay. Now you factor in the fuel costs drive around the city. You know, what are we, like $2.75 a gallon? On a cargo van, it's 33 gallons. You're looking at almost $100 for a full tank. So let's say you use waste of $40 in gas, right? That brings you down to $120 from the $160 they gave you. $120, 8 hours. Come on, man. Minimum wage is $11 an hour where I'm at, and you want to pay you $160. That's why your target got to be you got to be $200 and between $200 and $300, depending on how long you run it. Because I've done runs in cargo vans for $200, but my runs has been bang, bang, bang. I'm done in 3 hours and I'm home. I go early morning, pick up 5 stops, boom, I'm on my clicker, watching TV at noontime. Cupcake work for $200. I'll take that $200 like that. But if I'm out for 8 hours on $200, heck no, don't do it. Don't do it. So in cargo vans, you want to make between $200 and $300. If you're doing long distance, make sure they give you $1.50 a mile, and you be good. You know, you drive with 200 miles, bam, you collect your $200+ dollars, you go home. Okay, and then you gotta drive 200 miles back to your house. But it's good because that's gonna work out later. We get out because they're not gonna pay you round trip. But I'll get to that in another video, how that benefits you when you going out and you're gonna go out and you get $1 a mile and you go 200 miles, but they don't pay you round trip. So you drove 400 and got paid for $200 for that 400 mile run. That's gonna benefit you later on. But if you're in a car, come on, stay between $1. $1 is what you need to get. You know, and make sure they give you wait times. If you're waiting at these places, if they make you wait, you gotta have a wait time. Sometimes they pay you $4 for 15 minutes, $5 for 15 minutes. They give you 15-minute inquiries. Whatever it is they give you, make sure you get that. Okay, make sure you get yourself some. If you're in a fuel efficient car, get yourself $1. You gotta get $1. You know, you got fuel. Okay. They want you in late model vehicles. You gotta pay these late model vehicles. They're gonna put you in fuel. You know, if you're making the money, you drive, but you gotta try to stay $1 a mile, man. $1 a mile, and if they give you, you know, sometimes they may give you a little extra, especially if they're in the pinch. So if you know the company you're working for, they're in the pinch, and you're the only driver willing to do this work, you say, all right, man, I'll do it. Can I get more than $1? They'll just put that in the ticket. They'll give you an extra ticket. Always ask, man, you're independent. Hey, damn, I have to go where? This time of day? It's 5 o'clock in the afternoon. I gotta drive 2 hours, and then drive back to the house. Keep pulling something extra for me. They'll do it. They'll do it, man. Go. Just go. Boom, boom. They'll give you a ticket, and you go on your way. Because you got expenses, man. They want to charge you for a bunch of stuff, which I'll discuss later. Deductions they're gonna try to take from you and all that crap. Hold on, I got a phone coming in this up. So yeah, they're gonna try to get you all types of deductions. But if you're in a cargo van, come on, you got to do the math on what you need to get. depending on where you at, man. If you got a good late model van, try to get between $200 and $300 a day, depending on how much work it is. Now, if they want to hire you for like a 2-hour run and pay you $100, hop on it. If it's bang, 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 I'm in and out. But they want you to do a route. That means you do the same thing every day. Do the same 15 stops every day. You got to get paid because you committing Monday to Friday. That means when you commit to a job, you got to get paid more money, because if you commit to a job Monday to Friday, someone call you on Wednesday and say, listen, I got a job for you. I'll give you $500. You can't do that. You can't grab that $500 because you committed to $200. So if you're going to commit to a job, make sure you're getting paid for it. Okay? That's why I don't do jobs that I have to commit to. I don't do them anymore because they don't pay. I just do whoever needs me gets my services. Bang, bang, bang. I call them. I show up when I want to show up. I'm independent. I show up. I wear my clothes, hats. I wear my hat. I wear my black tees. I don't wear no name tags. I don't wear the uniforms because I don't have to. That'll be another video. Okay? Or the uniforms, what you wear. But anyway, don't commit for no money. If they want a commitment, Monday to Friday, they got to pay you. See guys out here asking all the time. They in the cargo vans. How much you getting paid? $140, $150. How many hours working? 6, 7 hours. Come on, man. You're killing the market by taking these jobs or these little skimpy money like that. Don't take jobs if they don't want payment, because you know what? Because you're gonna kill the market. If people keep if people keep accepting these jobs for no money, they're killing the market. Okay. So $1 if you're in the car, cargo vans more. SUV, you have to try to get over $1 a mile. Okay. If you're in the local, if you're doing local stops, try to get local stops, radius of 25 miles, you know what I'm saying? $20, $25. If you get 3 stops in your town, that's $25. Boom. In the bank. If you got to go further out, make sure you $1 a mile. Sometimes, if you get, let's say you, okay, I'm in Boston. Let's say I got to go from Boston to Springfield, which is Western Mass, which is a 90-mile run. Okay. Let's say they sent you out with 2 stops to Springfield. It's $1 a mile for this stop, $1 a mile for this, well, $1 a mile for both stops. All right. So it's a 90-mile run, right? So it's each stop will be $90. That's $180. Try to get that, because a lot of companies, what they're doing right now, they'll charge the people who you delivering for double, but then they want to give you 1. So you got to make sure, because they're supposed to give you 2, because they're getting paid for 2, because you go to 2 different locations, 2 different addresses, 2 different PODs, because they're PODing that back to the company times 2, and they want to pay you once. Okay, so you want to make sure, if I'm going out there with 2 stops, I'm getting paid times 2, because that's how I made so much money back in the day. Because back in the day, when you do stops and you doing stat work means medication. They have to get it done. They got to get it today. Right now, I'll go out there with 3, 4 stops. I'll drive 80 miles with 4 stops, 80 miles in the same area, be 4 times 80. I'll bang it 360, bam, and that's it, and I'll go home. Nowadays, they want to rip people off, rip off the contractors. They getting paid because they go on 2 stops. If you go 90 miles on 2 stops, you should be 90 times 2, $180, dude. That's the way you should be getting paid. Sometimes they may say, I'll give you half. I'll give you 180, and I'll give you 90 for one and 50 for the other. They want to rip people off like that. But you gotta watch out for that. But if you do, if you're gonna do that, say, listen, if I go out there, am I gonna get times 2? Oh no, you going out there, just do this one. No. I'll just take 1 and then send 1 with another driver. So you gotta pay him 90 and pay me 90. Because if they split those 2 stops up, they might have 1 stop going here and then the other stop going all the way up top, right? So they want you to do both and pay you $90 because you go in the same direction. No, because you can do this one and for 90, someone else can do that one for 90. But they want to send them both with you, so shit, get 180. You know what I'm saying? But look out for that, So And plus, on top of that, they have like deductions and stuff. But anyway, this video is getting kind of long, so you know, that's what you should get paid. Make sure you get $1 a mile for the trucks. You know, if you have a question on a company or how much you're offering, just throw in a comment below. I'll answer it. It very ranges between what state you live in, but I base it on gas miles. Gas miles is expensive. It's across the board. It's the same price. I base it on repairs, on your vehicles, and your time. Time is money. If you waiting for these jobs, don't wait. So another thing, sometimes companies want you to wait. They want you to show up to a warehouse and they want you to wait for jobs to become available, but they don't want to pay you wait time. Sometimes you can wait for 2 hours to get a job. 2 hours. Come on. You sit in your car for 2 hours. You got to kill time for 2 hours. Well, they get a job, so then they can send you on a job and make $50. Okay. How about those 2 hours I just waited? You got to try to get some wait time. Sometimes they don't give you wait time, but you know, it all depends on you. If the job is good enough, you wait for the 2 hours. But sometimes you wait 2 hours for nothing, for garbage. Sometimes you wait 2 hours to make $80, and then it takes you another 3 hours to make $80. Come on, then it's $5. I mean 5 hours total. You know, comes back to like shit. I might as well go work. Sorry for my language. I might as well go work at you know, some fast food place, whatever, or go work anywhere, make over minimum wage, make $12-14 an hour, and I would have made the same amount of money for 5 hours. I waited 2 hours and worked for 3. That's 5. 5 times 12. Come on, man. $60, and they pay you $80. They ain't got to put your fuel in there. You wear and tear your little hoopty or your car or your nice car you just got, whatever. But you gotta always listen to what they want to offer, man. Don't jump on things. Oh, it sounds like a good deal. If it's too good to be true, nowadays, if it's too good to be true, something's up. You know. But anyway, this video's getting kind of long. But if you you know, if you have any questions on anything that I just said, I kind of talk too fast sometimes. So if you have any questions on anything I just said about what you should be getting paid, or if you get a job or that you're looking into, or they offer you anything, or you're making any money right now, you know, just drop it in below, and I'll get back to you. Yeah, that's how much you get paid, man. Next video, I'm gonna talk about the benefits of driving more, like long distance jobs versus local jobs. There's a benefit to that, and I'll get into that in the next video. And I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna get into deductions. These people want to charge you deductions too. There's deductions involved, insurance is involved, all that crap. But I'll get to that. If it's anything you guys want me to discuss, just drop it below. You know, give me an idea. You know, yo, what about this? What about that? You know, and if I know, or if I've done it, I'll make a video about that too. But as you know what I'm saying. But as right now, let me cut this video because it's getting kind of long. But thanks for tuning in. Thanks for coming back. If you're out there driving, man, be safe on the road. God bless. Thanks for watching. See you soon. Subscribe, like, and leave a comment. You know, and I'll get back to you on the any questions you guys got. All right. Thanks for tuning in to the Contractors channel. Peace.